We all know someone who is always on the quiet side. This person doesn't say much and as well doesn't get noticed much. Maybe they are friends or a family member, or probably they are just people you see around your vicinity. Or maybe it is even you. Despite the fact that society thinks being loud and outgoing is the best way to make friends and succeed, while being reserved is often viewed as socially absurd, there is a lot more to quiet people than you might be thinking. In this regard, Edupact presents to you some interesting psychological facts about introverts so you can understand these individuals better and perhaps even learn a thing or two about yourself along the way. Number 1. They aren't necessarily shy. It is quite easy to assume quiet people are shy, and while that is sometimes true, it is not always the case. Quiet people never like to draw attention to themselves, and that is for sure. They may even go out of the way to avoid being the center of attention, but that doesn't mean they are shy. They can be so friendly, socialize just fine, and enjoy talking with others they are comfortable with, although they prefer to say less and listen more. The quiet types may have so much running through their heads, but they are not always comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings. Number 2. They are incredibly loyal. Quiet people do not like being superficial just for the sake of having more friends. They prefer quality over quantity, so getting close to them may take lots of time and effort. Because their trust is hard-earned, they have just few genuine friends with whom they confide in and can truly connect with. So when you find yourself being so much close to them, it is a big deal. In fact, loyalty is one core value they uphold and possess. If you've got a secret you'd want no fly to know about, you can absolutely give them your trust. They know how to keep secrets and always stay true. Number 3. They aren't necessarily sad or depressed. Quiet individuals are often misunderstood and misinterpreted by others as being sad or depressed. While this may be true for some people, it is not necessarily true for all quiet people. Because they are more introverted and get so much drained by social interactions and engagements, they may simply need to get away from the crowd for a while and recharge their batteries by being alone. They love spending time alone, so they can spend time reflecting on life and past experiences without having to get someone on the other side listening to them or their decisions. Number 4. They are curious, independent, and highly self-motivated. Quiet people are very curious, which leads them to try out and learn about new things. They are more independent and self-motivated, thus more likely to achieve their set goals. These individuals do not need someone to tell them what or when something needs to be done. It is the more reason they prefer to be alone, because they like being in control of their own destiny. Also, quiet individuals are creative and imaginative. This is because they spend a lot of time thinking about things that others might not think about in the first place. Number 5. They are rarely bored. Quiet people are not necessarily bored even if they look like they are. They might be thinking about something which is quite interesting for them, or they might be enjoying the silence and be thinking about things happening around them. And since they are active listeners, they do listen carefully to conversations without needing to jump in immediately to give their 2 cents. Additionally, quieter people get energized and focused from solo activities. They have a rich inner life as well, so they do not need to fill it with external stimulation to feel fulfilled. Number 6. They are more self-aware. Quiet people are comfortable with who they are, so much so that they have no problem expressing themselves in a way that is authentic. This trait makes them honest and straightforward with themselves and others too. Furthermore, quiet people relish opportunities they can grow personally or professionally, and their desire for personal growth even makes them more self-aware as individuals who appreciate continuous improvement. Number 7. They are more emotionally stable and more patient. Generally speaking, quiet people are emotionally stable, which means that they are more likely to have a positive outlook on life, very patient, and are better at dealing with stress. This is because they are very good at controlling their emotions, and they are typically less reactive than the average person. Because of their ability to speak only when necessary and allow others to talk without interrupting or judging them, they are able to take in information without being overly influenced and jumping into conclusions merely based on something someone has said. For this reason, these individuals are better equipped to deal with difficult situations as they come and can resolve conflicts more easily. Number 8. They are highly observant and problem solvers. Quiet people easily notice details and remember the small things. This is because they pay attention to their surroundings, observe keenly and notice carefully. They often remember what they see and do and can recall information quickly. They are also great problem solvers because they spend more time analyzing situations before deciding what action needs to be taken next. As you can see, there is a lot of depth and complexity to quiet people we can benefit from when we learn about them instead of judging them. The next time you are around someone who seems unassuming and very quiet, just remember that there might be more to their personality than what meets your eye. Thanks for your time.
For more educative content, subscribe to this channel and follow us on Facebook at Edupact. See you in our next video. Until then, stay safe.